selection for the PCT. So for my Appalachian Trail through hike, I used the Osprey Aura 50-liter pack, and this pack was really good to me. The main thing I liked about it was the anti-gravity system, so this mesh back allowed a lot of ventilation and kept my back cool. And I also liked how the hip belt gripped your hips. One thing that I also liked about this pack was that it's got pretty big pockets on the hip belt, so you can fit phone, pepper spray, knife, all of that stuff really easily right here. So it was a really good pack, highly recommend it. But again, for my PCT gear selection, I was really trying to, shave off as much weight as possible to offset the weight of water that I'll have to carry in the desert. So I decided to go with the Hyperlight Mountain Gear Southwest 3400, and this one's actually 55 liters. And I've read really good reviews about it, and I saw somebody use one on the Appalachian Trail, although his was white, and he just praised it highly. So after researching some other lightweight packs, I just, pros and cons, decided that this one would be the way to go because I was familiar with it. So the listed weight for the Osprey Aura is 3 pounds 13 ounces. The listed weight for the Hyperlight Mountain Gear pack was 2 pounds 2 ounces. So that's a pretty significant savings there. That's over 1 pound of weight shed off just by swapping one of my big 3 items, my pack. The listed price for these 2 packs, this one's at $230 and this one's at $330. So $100 difference, but again, huge savings in weight. I went with the black pack instead of the white one. The material is a little thicker. It's Cuban fiber or Dyneema, so it is a waterproof pack. And another thing that I really like about this pack is it rolls down. So on my Osprey Aura, what I did is I had a black contractor bag lining it on the inside, and I could roll that bag down, with anything down in it that I didn't want getting wet. But with this one, I really won't have to worry about that. I'll probably take a contractor bag down in the bottom anyway, just in case, this gets a hole or something like that in it. But like, how awesome a waterproof pack. I feel like online that the Cuban fiber packs look kind of cheap. They look like they would be, easily destroyed. I read that this one's actually pretty durable, and once I got it in, and could actually fill it and check it out and everything, it seems pretty tough, pretty durable. So I guess I'll find out for sure. Another concern of mine, of course, is that I won't have as much ventilation on my back on this one, and that the hip belt does not grab like the Osprey Aura, and the foam I feel like is going to collect a lot more sweat and stuff like that. But I feel like the weight trade-off is definitely worth, all of the differences in this pack. This is the Hyperlight Mountain Gear pack on. Only thing other than the ventilation back here that I'm a little concerned about is the hip belt pockets seem a little smaller than my other pack, so I may have to find some other way to have my phone easily accessible. We'll see. Also, the hip belt is not as adjustable as my other pack was, so if I lose too much weight, then might have to, do something like put the big car wash sponges here or something. I mean, there are ways that you can fiddle with it, but feels pretty good. Feels like I'm wearing a pillow, like I'm going to school. Like the other one, you can feel the weight of just the pack on you, but this one, it feels like a backpack, like going to school. Like the Osprey, this has an area where I can put my hydration tube to come through over my shoulder. I am excited about the big pocket here. It just looks like, I'm going to be able to store a lot more than I was able to in the pouch of my Osprey. And I mean, this is 5 more liters of capacity to put stuff in. Hopefully I won't be, filling it up, but because with my upgrades and everything, I feel like, all my gear is more compact and lighter weight. So just looking at these two side by side is just crazy, really, the difference. It looks like Mary Poppins' purse. It just keeps going forever, but it's got this cool little pouch in here I'm excited I'll be able to use because I don't have the contractor bag, blocking me from using some of the stuff in here. And this is how you, I think, close this bag up. So you've got after you pack it up, you've got your Velcro on top here. And I've just got blankets stuffed down in there right now, but I'm gonna mash all the air out of it and then roll it down. And then from what I can tell, these side dudes here, and I'll probably have more stuff when I have my gear in there, but they're gonna clip into these little clips on the side. Clip on the side, and you can tighten it down. And then this front one appears that with this clip back here, you can adjust depending on how much you got in here, and it clips together like that. So there we go. I also want to say a special thank you to everybody who helped support me and make the PCT a possibility for me this year. Most of my gear, like I said before, was purchased through my Amazon wish list, so thank y'all so much, this pack included. I can't thank you enough for the upgrades and everything, because they will definitely help deal with carrying extra water on the PCT. Well, I hope y'all found that helpful, and if you have any questions about especially the Osprey Aura, I can definitely answer those. After this through hike, I'll definitely be able to answer more questions about this, but if you have any questions about my first impressions, then please let me know in the comments below, and we will see y'all next time. Okay, so I am here at Amicalola State Park, and there's this nice little compartment overhead, so that's the opening, where you can put like a headlamp.